All right. What's poppin', YouTube? How's it going? This is the One More Game podcast. I know we don't have the normal amount of people that we normally do in these podcasts. It's just three of us, like how it was in the first episode. But, you know, it's me, Charles, Hayden. We're just going to be sitting here kind of bullshitting. I sent a text out to everybody, and I got one response, and that one response, he ain't even fucking in here. So, you get us three.
Yeah, we got to deal with it.
It's
Yeah.
pretty fucking whack, you know.
But, people got lives. People got shit going on. So I ain't complaining too much. It's not like we've been doing this every Wednesday, except for last week. But, neither here nor there. So, how you guys been? How's it going? How's life?
Pretty good. Fucking
Solid.
tired.
Wake up, do your 9 to 5. Come home.
Fucking go to sleep.
Go home, go to sleep. Take a nap.
Watch a little One Piece. Go to sleep, literally.
Watch a little bit of Goat Piece. Go to bed. I felt that. So, I had some topics that I have had written down. I was hoping to be able to do this amongst a big group, but I can definitely re-ask it on the next one. So, I'm curious to see what y'all say. I think I may know Charles's, but Hayden, I don't know about yours. So, one of the questions Hassan brought it up to me was what is the he asked it kind of weirdly, but I'm gonna ask it in two different questions. What is the first gaming console or anything gaming related that you played on? What is the very, very first thing?
Oh,
I have to say PlayStation 2.
That's good. That's pretty solid. Aiden, what you got?
I don't even remember, bro. Some old ass fucking I couldn't even tell you that's how young I was. I really don't even remember. I just remember it was still 8-bit. That was
Damn.
it. I couldn't tell you what fucking game. It was 8-bit, and it was racing.
No. I'm talking like console wise.
That's what I'm saying. It was on some sticks, on a cord stick to a TV. I have no idea what console. I have no idea. I was at a babysitter's house. Shit was fire though. I think it was a Midnight Club, but like an OG ass Midnight Club. Because I've tried to find this game,
Can't find it.
and I fucking know I can't. But everything points that it had to be like a Midnight Club, because I don't think Need for Speed made any 8-bit games like that, but there's 8-bit games of Midnight Club. So I'm like, it had to be a Midnight Club, because it was fire. You start off in you just start off from the bottom, and you just keep basically stealing people's cars. Essentially, you don't actually see yourself stealing the cars, but you race the person, you get their car type shit.
Yeah.
But
Well,
that's all I remember.
mine, oddly enough, was you would think it'd be the PlayStation 2 like Charles, but it's not. My first ever gaming console I ever had was a one of those old school, really old school ass Game Boys. Like the ones that was looked like a brick.
Talking about before the advanced.
Yes. It was legit. All it had was just A and B and a D-pad, and that was it. Matter of fact, I remember. I remember the exact game I played on that shit too. Fucking Tetris. I always played Tetris. I'd be sitting in the bathroom taking a shit playing Tetris.
The best game on there.
Hey man, Tetris is underrated. I will. I will say that. And then the other part of the question is what got you into playing video games? Was it like a game that you just kind of caught interest in, made your parents buy it for you, you buy it, and then look at here you are now playing fucking Hagwarts.
Probably my dad. I have to thank for that, cause that motherfucker had me playing like this Japanese fighting game when I was like 6 years old, bro. The only English word they said in it was fucking KO. I'm so serious, dude. Like the only English that came out of their mouths was KO. Other than that, it was just a bunch of fucking. You did not understand it. Badass fucking game though.
Charles, what you got?
I mean, like, I don't know. I just liked it. I mean, that's really all. I don't really have a really like specific
Just the
reason.
first time
That's
you
what,
played it, type shit. You were like hooked.
yeah, yeah.
So
And
for me, what really I got into video games kind of quick, but it kind of happened twice, if that makes sense. So for me, I got really into playing video games back when Charles and I had a PlayStation 2. And specifically, there were like two games I played on it on a almost frequent basis. There's one I really only played whenever like Kenny came down to come visit. And it was like a Sega game, but it wasn't just one game. It was like a big ass compilation of games. And you could kind of just pick between what all they had. So I played that, but the other game that I played uh was fucking GTA 3.
you played GTA 3.
Yeah, I was fucking
Yeah, bro.
I was a child. I was a little ass child.
And
And
when we got GTA 4, bro, that shit was it.
well, nah. So and then my cousin Kenny, he gave me and Charles San Andreas. And we were kind of getting games for the PlayStation more often at that point. So like we got San Andreas, and another game we got was The Force Unleashed. And like Charles and I played both of those games fucking religiously. And when I say
Bro, Transformers, oh my god.
dead ass, but not like when we got San Andreas, Charles probably remembers. I had a sheet. I had a sheet full of cheat codes. A whole sheet. Also had
Andreas.
I also had another sheet with cheat codes for The Force Unleashed.
Force Unleashed cheats were dope.
They were clean as fuck. You be walking around with a fucking yellow lightsaber like, man, this shit clean as fuck. This shit don't
Yo.
exist nowhere.
That shit was dope.
And then that's kind of like what got me into video games to begin with. But then it really kind of picked up for me in Black Ops 1 because when I was first playing games, obviously I was just kind of playing more on like a local basis. It was just me and Charles kind of fucking around. We got rid of the PlayStation 2, and then we moved into. So we got rid of the PlayStation 2, and then one year, my parents got like a wild hair up their ass and was like, if you had to pick one console, which console would you want, PlayStation or Xbox? And Charles and I were in agreement to just go with an Xbox. So we get the Xbox 360, and it was ours to share. Granted, I was a stingy fuck and never shared it.
Yeah.
Charles knows. Charles, I was a stingy bastard.
No,
Why?
it was very rare that I had a chance to play because that motherfucker was always playing it.
Hell yeah, it was. I was on that shit
So like, it literally
religiously.
took me over 2 years to beg my parents to get me one of my own.
A 360, or did you just get the one?
Oh no, it was a 360 because the
360.
ones weren't even out yet. And what's sad is the 360 that he got was a used one from someone that was living with us at the time.
It was
And
literally a old one, and it was already on 3 fucking rings of death already.
like it was holding on by a thread.
Damn.
And then it finally died out around the time when the Xbox Ones came out, and so Charles just like played when he could, if he could, and you know, when we got our Xbox Ones, we just switched over to that. But what got me going into playing video games was Black Ops 1, and I was playing online with it was my first time playing online at all. It was was playing online with Foe, oddly enough. And we were just kind of like in a custom game, and I think he asked me what all do I do while playing this game. I was like, well, since I've had online, all I've been doing is been playing like gun game and like one in the chamber. I hadn't really experienced any kind of like actual pubs match. Um, well, let me drag us. There he is. I was about to say this motherfucker went to the wrong chat. um,
Do it every time, man. Every time.
Hassan, I'll circle back and ask you these questions in a sec. But like we were playing, it was Fo and I. We were playing gun game on firing range, and this little bastard spoke my shit. I will not even fucking lie. He fucking gave me the works. It was something fierce. I won't even lie about that. It was a good game. And then here I am now. I'm 25. I play the most current Call of Duty, and I want to throw a toaster across the room. But
I felt that.
neither here nor there. So Hassan, I asked a question that you actually asked me a couple weeks ago. It was I asked I asked two different questions. It was, what was the first like gaming system that you played on?
Yeah.
And then the other question was, what really got you into video games?
Shit, so it's the same one I asked then, right?
Yeah.
Man, first one, it was PlayStation 2 with first game being Midnight Club, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I did was race, bro. After that, it was just racing game after racing game after racing game, bro.
There was one racing game that Charles and I had on the 360. It was very underrated. It was made by Disney. Oddly enough,
Disney?
it was made by
Disney.
It was made by
What?
Disney, but it was really good. It was
Wow.
called what was it called? It was called Split Second. It was what it was called. And it
Hey,
was
cool.
actually kind of cool because like I don't think there was an online part. I think it was just all like computer based. I think, and there may have been an online thing. I just never played it. But like the objective of it is like obviously you're racing. You want to try to come first, but you had like this little like charge bar, right? And the only way you charged it is if you drift or if you did something really fucking cool, right?
Right.
And if you charge, it had like 3 like cap lines. So once you maxed it out, you could do like a super effect pretty much, which would like alter the way the map was played. But if you did like the 2 before that, it would cause like some random explosion to happen, to where you could knock out the person that was in front of you. Or not like basically like take them out of the race. So when they respawned, they were behind you or like 2 cars behind you.
Hell yeah.
And it was a fun ass game. Very underrated in my opinion. It was definitely slept. I can't even say it was slept on. Nobody heard of it. But it
Yo,
was
what
good.
did you race in again?
Hmm?
What did you race in again?
It was a game called Split Second. I don't remember what we raced in, like what vehicle it was, but it was like I said, good game, really good game.
Oh, wait. I just found it. Yo.
The game was fire. I won't even lie. The game was
It
gas.
don't look bad. It don't look bad, yo.
It definitely looks a little gas. All right, and then so I found this on this next question. I found it on TikTok, which is actually kind of hilarious. I'm curious to see what y'all's answers are. Hassan may not give a shit as much, but he could still answer it if he wants to. But which game would you rather play in its prime? Black Ops 3 or Fortnite?
Damn.
Black Ops 3.
PO3.
Dude, I was having too much fun with BL3, man. I was having too much fun.
I can tell he's by the tree.
He's by the tree.
Baffling. But nah,
It's good.
I,
I'm better now. I'm better now. Shit.
I'm right there with y'all though. BO3 in its prime it was phenomenal. It was a great game. The colors of the fucking every map were just astounding. It was really in like I could really sit down and enjoy playing Black Ops 3. Um it was a really solid game. Not saying that Fortnite when it was first out and it was in its prime was it not good, because it was really good. It was really good for kind of like being a good catalyst into up and coming BRs. But like thing is both games kind of fell off. Granted, Fortnite kind of did and it kind of didn't, because like what really got Fortnite picked back up was the fact that they added zero build,
Oh yeah.
because motherfuckers on Fortnite, bro, they are a force to be reckoned with. If you play builds, you shoot at a motherfucker, and here is the Great Wall of China.
Bro, now you gotta find his ass. And the fucking editing. Whoever brought up the editing last podcast, bro, that shit is like magic.
That shit
It's-
is so crazy.
What what I did though, it before they added in zero build, I was a jackass is what I was. So any kind of gunfight that I got into and these clowns would start like fucking cranking 90s on my shit, I wouldn't move an inch. I would just sit at the bottom of their fucking build and make these stupid fucks look clueless in the fact that they don't know where the hell I am. They think I have built up the same height as them, and they're hunting for my ass. Little do they know I'm sitting underneath their build with my fucking pickaxe, just fucking whack, whack. Reckon they shit?
trying to make it fall on their ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the strat. But motherfuckers got smart and they would crank 190, but he ain't even left yet. Fucking edit real quick and fucking blast my shit. Zero builds brought back Fortnite. I will openly admit that. But if I had to pick between playing Black Ops 3 again and Fortnite again, I would definitely pick back Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 was a phenomenal game. Zombies, the experience in that was fucking great. And
Oh
when
yeah, zombies.
when they added in Zombie Chronicles, that just made the game even better, because they got me back to playing some old nostalgic maps that were fan favorites. Like, we got to play Kino on some newer age graphics. We got the newer age graphics for the time anyway. Got to play fucking Origins over again. Fucking Ascension, Shinonuma, Verruct.
Bro, you're making me want to play zombies right now. Like that ass.
got
No, it's so for real.
got to bring in all the goodies.
They need to remaster more. Like honestly, in the next Call of Duty, like I'm not even gonna talk about Vanguard, what they were trying to do with that.
I didn't even play that shit.
Dude,
I
me and
did.
Chuck did a little bit. The zombies on there. It
Oh
was
no, I lied. I
dog.
did play it. I played it twice. I played it twice.
My whole thing is, why the fuck did they get rid of the Mustang and Sally's, dude? Like, actually, like that was literally like, as much as yes, people complain about, oh, it's broken, it's an overpowered weapon. It took fucking skill to survive with a pistol until the point of where you had the power turned on, you had fucking Pack-a-Punch activated, and you had enough money to fucking Pack-a-Punch it in the first place. Why the fuck remove it? It was such a damn challenge in the first place.
Well, thing is people don't understand, because you gotta like people are out here thinking that it's just the most overpowered thing on the planet, motherfucker. If you're playing alone in a solo game on
That was the best thing ever.
like it was the best thing ever. Not only was it the best thing ever, it was arguably the hardest thing to get, because you had to hold on to that pistol the entire time. You could not get it back at all.
That's the thing. You couldn't get it back. That was what made it so fucking good.
And
you had to keep it.
And not only did you have to keep it, but you had to have enough money to Pack-a-Punch it and be able to open up every single door to get power on and to get Pack-a-Punch up and going.
With one gun, with one usable weapon that's actually like acceptable.
Like you could buy like a wall gun, or if you manage to find the box between here and there, you could use that, which is okay, fine. But like you still had to hold on to that one pistol because if you didn't and you got rid of it, it was gone forever.
And you had no chance of
Yeah.
getting Mustang and Sally. That's what made it like. That's what I thought. Like the evenness, the balance was to it. It's hard to get. Okay, leave it. But no, they were like, yeah, we're just gonna fuck it. Like, why? It just made me so mad, bro.
But
And I was
then,
like,
but then what was it? I think it was like in Black Ops 3. They had the similar concept with that one pistol. I don't remember the name of it. I think it was like the
King and Country.
no, I think it was
They
Death. I think it was called Death and Taxes.
they've remastered it a couple times. Like they've made there's a Mustang and Sally variant called King and Country as well. And it does basically presumably the same thing, just with a minor tweak to it. But it's like, why couldn't have they just done that? Like, fuck,
Honestly,
and then instead it's some silenced pistols when they brought it back in not in Vanguard, but what was it, Cold War? It was some silenced pistols that yeah, they were still one tapped, but like, dude, the fact that it did explosive splash damage was what was fucking OP about it.
that and all right. So I'm gonna make this statement, and I honestly don't care if I hurt feelings. Out of any gun throughout all of Black Ops or the Black Ops series zombies, out of any gun that is the most overrated, the fucking ray gun.
Overrated? Oh yeah, for sure. Cause it's like you have to be good to use it in the first place.
Well, not
You have
only
to be fucking good.
do you have to be good, but look, okay. I personally don't like the ray gun. Every time I get it out of the fucking box, I don't ever fucking get it. Why? Because I don't want it. The ray gun Mark II, on the other hand, that gun was clean. That shit was
That's
gas.
good. Yeah, this shit is good.
And the only reason why I say the Mark II, obviously being better than the first one, I mean, name difference, but thing is like with the first, with like the original ray gun, the OG ray gun, it had splash damage. That was the issue with it. So if your ass like was in face to face with a zombie and you shot that bitch, you still took damage.
You're gonna die.
Like the only time it was ever bearable to run around with a ray gun is if you had PhD Flopper. And PhD Flopper was only brought into one fucking map, which was which was Moon, and that was it.
Yeah.
And then they tried to bring back like later Call of Duties with some stupid bullshit because they got rid of the dolphin diving mechanic. So instead of PhD Flopper, they had PhD Slider, which was shit. That shit was awful. That shit was so bad. You just be fucking sliding around the map, and then fucking explosions go off. Cool, I guess. But it still kind of had the same perk where if an explosive or any kind of splash damage happened in your vicinity, you took no damage. So in newer Call of Duties, it was goated because like if you had PhD Flopper per se, and you had a zombie shield chilling on your back, you got stuck in a corner, you just flip a 180 real quick and start shooting your fucking feet because you take no damage, but anything that's behind you does, and you don't take any damage either way because you have a zombie shield on your ass.
Yeah.
Nice. I never thought to do that.
It's
how you know.
Zombie shield always comes in clutch.
See, I never got good enough with the ray gun. Like I never used the ray gun just because I was always a Mustang and Sally main. Like I was always just like I wanted the extra challenge of like no matter what I could possibly die from this thing.
See, for me, I couldn't fuck with anything else. Like the ray gun wasn't it. The Mustang and Sally's, as good as they were, I couldn't fuck with those either. However, I will say there have been some extraordinarily shitty ass wonder weapons. Like for example, the I believe it's called the Purifier, I think is what it's called. The stupid ass wonder weapon in Buried. Or the Petrifier.
Is that the one that's like where like you can shoot yourself up in the air and shit?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That thing was cheeks.
Yeah, that thing was cheeks.
That
the
thing
only thing that it was good for was getting around the map.
It was good for getting around the map, yeah, but not only was it good for getting around the map, but I mean it was also good for an infinite ammo. You weren't killing anything with it.
You're just freezing.
So What are some other wonder weapons we've had that are just fucking straight cheeks?
They need to bring back the
Man.
Thunder Gun.
Thunder Gun's goaded. Thunder Gun
They
is
need to bring
goaded.
it back, bro.
They need to do that. Well, the Wonder Waff is goaded as well. Well, okay. So, I say that the Wonder Waff is a hit or miss. The Wonder Waff is one of those. If you're good with it, it's goaded. If you're terrible with it, you're cheeks. You might as well just go ahead
That's
and
how-
put that bitch back.
But that's how like the best wonder weapons are. Like you have like that's in my personal opinion, like the really, really good wonder weapons are the ones that are not easy to use.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But because with the Wonder Waff, it like you could chain it. So if you get a good ass train going and you shoot one, you've knocked out half your fucking train just with one shot.
So I'm saying if you know how to use it, bro, like I've seen people like use a wonder waff and like only use like 4 shots a fucking round and on like high ass rounds and they clear it.
I think what blows
They
my
know what they're
mind.
doing.
I think what blows my mind is I think the later rounds you get into into zombies, at some point they just get treated like you're on round fucking 1. They spawn like fucking 8 zombies and you're on the next round somehow.
It's because it does the round rotation or whatever. Because after you hit a certain amount, it like refreshes because it can only spawn a certain amount of entities in like the
Yeah.
game, especially on console. I think that's why most people go for world record runs on console specifically when it involves zombies, at least.
Because it's
Because
easier
of
to
the
do that.
low
Because
entity
if
spawn.
they try to increase the fucking entity spawn, they're just like, oh yeah, your Xbox is now fried.
Yeah,
Some bitch is treated like a PS4, like a jet engine.
that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, because I've watched because a lot of the people that they'll still use World at War for a lot of the world record runs, and
Mhm.
specifically Deriz, or a lot of people know it as the Giant from Black Ops 3. But they'll use that, and everybody's playing on fucking Xbox 360.
What was it?
And I'm like, damn.
Damn.
Or emulators, or it's emulators that are like it's the Xbox 360 version, but it's on their PC.
Mhm.
So I'm like, damn.
What's an let's see, shitty wonder weapon. Fucking the gauntlets. The gauntlets were fucking buns. So
That was a crying shame.
the gauntlets were Black
In
Ops
fact, I don't
4.
know about them. Yeah.
Yeah. So the gauntlets were from Black Ops 4. I don't remember what map they're from, but basically you were running around with fists. It was almost like the elemental fist from Origins, like when you were doing the Easter egg and you got like more towards the last part when you got like your elemental thunder punch. It was kind of like that, but this thing had like an ammo count.
Oh, I remember that from
Like
that one time we played.
Like it could shoot projectiles, but that's like realistically all it was good for, and it was fucking cheeks. That shit was buns. I cannot stress that enough. Those fucking gauntlets were ass.
Man,
I will say Black Ops 4 Zombies was fucking terrible. That shit was bad.
dude, I didn't even understand anything that was going on in that. Like,
Yeah,
I
fucking
never felt so lost.
fucking pour us on. Me and Foe made his ass play that shit with us.
Dude, they made me play it, and I was like, bro, I don't know what y'all are doing. I was like,
Well, no, and what's sad is, and Hassan, I feel bad about it now. At the time, I most certainly didn't. But listen, YouTube. All right, I'm gonna use this as an expression. One thing you guys are gonna learn about me is I don't like going to any kind of like state fair or anything like that involves any kind of rides whatsoever. Why? Because I fucking hate rides. This shit is ass. Boring. It's a waste of my time. Waste of my fucking money. So whenever people invite me to go to do those things, I say no. Why? Because I always end up being what I like to call the carry bitch. Okay.
oh, you got a carry shit.
So whenever anybody that I'm with chooses to go on a ride and they want to go on some fucking roller coaster or whatever, and I don't want to fucking do it because I think that shit's stupid, they're like, well, can you hold my shit? I don't want to do it. I'd much rather stay the fuck at home. I'm not going to be somebody's carry bitch. I won't. I refuse. So,
I understand.
in this context, we made Hassan our last zombie training bitch.
That's why I hate playing zombies with y'all, bro. Back in like Black
What?
Ops 2, bro. every time when someone had to go do something, they always made me go train the fucking last zombie. Every fucking time. And then I
Yes,
got,
dude.
bro,
Same.
that shit would piss me off.
Hell
You know
no,
what
my
I'm saying?
ass would rotate. I was good enough to the point where I'd be like, all right, fuck you, die then.
Nah,
Bitch, die. I'll fucking
nah.
win the game.
No, we did that shit to Hassan. Like anytime Fo and I needed to do something, because we were trying to do the Easter eggs, what we were trying to do, and we just needed somebody to take the zombie off of our hands so we could do shit. So we're like, Hassan, when we get to the last zombie, your job is to just walk with it, nothing else.
Bro,
felt-
and that shit was, bro. That's
That
you
that
know
shit
how
was.
tempting it was.
It was boring. I believe me, I know. I've
was
been in that
boring.
spot. It fucking sucks. You're just running around, listening to your friends, trying to figure shit out, and you're just over here. I'm walking
You just
the
over
zombie.
here. I'm just ready to shoot. I'm just waiting to shoot the next one. I'm like, bro, can I kill this fucker yet? I was so tempted, bro.
I think what made it worse was back in Black Ops 2. Like it was good to keep them bitches alive. Like you could do it. Like if you walked up to them, let them smack you around a couple times, they're like, okay, cool. I'll stay alive for a little longer. I got a little bit of hope.
Especially if you had Juggernaut.
Yeah, but like there were those slim occasions where like if you didn't let the fucking zombie hit you or whatever, the bitch would just die out. Like I would be so pissed. I'd be like right in the middle of doing something, zombie dies out, and fucking like Charles's ass is in the middle of training the zombie, and I'd be sitting there. I'm like, Charles, what the fuck, bro? Why the fuck did you kill it?
Yeah, bro.
It,
Get
it
mad at
sparked
me.
it sparked so many fucking arguments. Yep, so many arguments that I definitely should have lost, and I probably should have lost a lot of friends over. But you know, here we are.
Bro, we still here, man.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, bro.
Luckily, I only had to put up with that like a couple times. I can't even remember, like maybe thrice.
All right, come on, Hassan. We're gonna go run a game.
No. You childish for that one. You a real child.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna just kill myself.
I saw fucking boots it up. Nah, this ain't even the wave.
So boot it up just to die. Like, no,
Dude,
maybe like I'll be good until it starts getting hard as fuck. Then I'll be like, all right, I'm out.
bro. I've gotten good at zombies now to a point where I don't need somebody to train a fucking zombie. I can just do what I need to do and hold on to the zombie at the same time.
Nice.
You know, but
Run around.
But like I also just play fucking modded maps. Like the other day, fucking Hayden, Quan, and I found a map. We're playing Walmart.
That shit was fucking great.
That shit was wild, bro. That shit was fucking. I still to this day don't even know what the hell's going on.
That
I
shit was
definitely
so
want.
fun,
I
bro.
most definitely want to play when, like, I don't got work.
Dude, that shit was
Like
so fun.
tomorrow would be great.
Do you want to play zombies tomorrow?
I think I'm off it too.
I'll say we can find a modded map. We can run that.
But nah, fucking.
Oh, Hayden, we got shit to do tomorrow, Hayden. So you be free.
But
But nah. So that modded map in particular, it was called like Walmart. It was like Walmart zombies on Black Friday.
it was Black Friday, yeah, Black Friday.
And
Because that
so-
was the theme was like it was because there was no zombies. Like there was no zombies. It was just a bunch of people, like Walmart, straight ass Walmart employee skins and stuff.
Some of them were like motherfuckers dressed up in suits and shit. And then like it
They're
was
like customers, yeah.
it was funny because they had Panzers that spawned. And that shit was hilarious because they dressed up as like Walmart security. And we just had these bitches in a blue and yellow suit in a mech suit just chasing after us. I'm like, could you imagine that shit? A Walmart on Black Friday with motherfuckers in mech suits. I'd
Running around.
beating motherfuckers' asses. Whap! Yep. I'd be like, what the fuck? I'm like, fuck Walmart on.
No, I think the best, but my favorite part was that whenever we found the fucking music station and we were just all chilling over there listening to fucking music.
Okay, yeah. So, but so to circle back to that, right? So the layout of this Walmart was layout like just a normal day to
Like
day
OG,
Walmart.
no, that was like OG Walmart, like
Yeah.
early 2000s Walmart. Like that
So
was
like you would walk
Yo.
in.
nostalgic as fuck.
It's like you'd walk in to the left. There was there was like your food section, similar like how it is now. And then like in the back, you had your electronics section. In the back right hand corner was like your automotive section, right? And of course, within that area was like your little speaker section. Well, over there, this dude had like buyable music that you could play, but it was like 6 songs, but like they were some bangers.
Bro,
He had some bangers on that shit. And so like fucking like over kind of like the front on the front right hand side was kind of like your gardening section ish. But like the whole premise of the map was to pretty much just escape Walmart on Black Friday. And so we get all the pieces that we need to leave, and it's a buyable ending. So we go to the buyable ending and we take a look at it and how much it is. I think it was like, what was it?
40,000, I think.
It was like 4,500 or something like that. And
Not 4,500, 45 grand.
that, yeah, 45 grand. My fault. My apologies. But nah, so fucking I have this fucking little Rytech that I pack-a-punched, and this thing, when I pack-a-punched it, it shot explosives. I had a 15-round sniper that shot explosives, and I'm sitting back here. Ooh, shit. I'm sitting back. So I'm sitting in the back by this fucking speaker section. I'm close to being able to getting the viable ending. I'm just sitting in the back, chilling with my explosive sniper, just running around, jamming out to some bops in the back. It was a lit map, but like, traditional zombies, how it would go is whenever the last zombie was you killed it, you had like a brief moment to like be able to like regain, kind of like figure out what you need to do, whether that be like get ammo or anything like that. Fuck no. On this map, they just kept coming. Like it was nonstop. Like you could look down in the left corner and see that the rounds were changing. But I think we started that bitch on like round 4. Because like we didn't even open the first door till it was round 4. Like I didn't even know that until I looked down and I was like, there's zombies still here. How the fuck are we on round 4?
It was getting real, huh?
I really was, and just know Quan shit. I mean that.
What?
Like Quan is fucking terrible because throughout that entire like of us 3 playing that shit, I went down once. Hayden went down like 4 times. Quan fucking 14. I was like, this son of a bitch.
Dude, I don't know what the hell would be going on.
What cracked me up is like out of nowhere, and I think Hayden. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but out of nowhere, I'm trying to like ask Hayden a question. Man, dead silent. I believe he was on the fucking phone.
Yep.
And like, so I'm sitting there. I'm like, "Fuck this motherfucker, go!" First, I thought he went AFK. I was like, "Okay, well, fuck it. I'll just sit back here and protect him and whatnot." Nope, just running around, dead silent. I'm like, "What the fuck?" It cracks me up because there will be instances like that. Whenever it doesn't even matter what game we're playing, Hayden will mute his mic so he could talk to his girlfriend on the phone. It's great. It's great whenever we're playing like Minecraft, because if we're playing Minecraft, he'll send a text in the chat and be like, on the phone. And I'll be like, oh, okay. So I'll just be sitting there in dead silence, jamming out to music, building some shit. But like we're playing zombies and my man's is dead quiet. I'm like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do? I got no info.
Yeah.
I got nothing. That was hilarious.
Like, be like, bro, please respond, and there's just nothing.
That shit
Half
was
the
fucking.
time I don't even know that like they really need something. Like unless like it is Minecraft, like what he says.
Dude sitting over there, he making he making boo boo faces with his girlfriend. They get ready to die. They get ready to
No,
die. He's
bro,
like,
there's definitely some moments like when I'll be playing the game, bro, and I'll be getting absolutely fucking fucked, bro. I'm just like, all right.
My favorite thing, and oh my god, I fucking love Hayden for this shit. My man's Hayden will be on the phone, but in our Minecraft world that we have, the mod pack we're playing is called Ragnamod, and it has basically like an extended food mod basically. So instead of like the basic like bread, pork chop, steak, uh, whatever the fuck you can grow, like basic Minecraft shit, it it adds a little bit more kind of like complex, like food recipes. And so like
Right.
And so, like, whenever Hayden's on the phone, his ass just be in the kitchen making some fucking food. He comes back. Hey, yo, you want a grilled cheese? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, when the fuck did you make that?
Not for real, bro. They're like the amount of random ass foods you can make in this game, bro. I'll just be sitting there. If like I'm not doing anything, I'll just be making food.
And nothing was as bad. This man was dead quiet. Came back and he was like, hey, bro, want some chips? I can make chips. I was like, fucking right, I want chips. What do you mean? Fat ass sure as shit wants some damn chips. And my man was like, all right, well, what kind do you want? Named off like 5. I'm like, huh? Oh, there's 5? I'm like, man, we got 5 kinds of chips. He made me,
Bro,
he,
there's-
he made me sour
There's
cream.
so many. There's so many. They got like sour cream and cheddar, sour cream and onion. Fucking you do chips and salsa.
Like it's
Bro,
it's
it's
very it's
crazy.
very complex, and like the crafting recipe for bread isn't even like the normal crafting recipe for bread where you can just do like 3 wheat, boom, look at that, you got some bread. No, you gotta like go in, take your wheat, grind it down, make the dough, bake that bitch, fucking make the bread. Then you can take the bread and make the bread into other shit like a sandwich.
That shit do be annoying though. I'm not gonna lie.
That shit is wild. So I low key kind of enjoy it whenever Hayden is dead quiet because he's either off on an adventure or he's in the kitchen making some food. So whenever he comes back, I'm coming back with something.
Do something, bro.
Keeping y'all alive, huh?
Well, it's just him and
At
I.
least when we play modded packs, like even if it's just like me and him or like with foe, like I go straight to farming.
Well,
Straight to
and
fucking
and
farming.
the thing is like with his shit is above and beyond. Like when I say above and beyond, like dude, Hassan, if I were to get on right now and show you this world and the way it looks, holy fuck. We've got crops for fucking days. And
It's gonna be never gonna be hungry again.
well,
I
so
can show it low key. I can show it.
oh yeah, you're on it right now, huh?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
And so we originally the spot where we were at was originally a peninsula. I cut it off from the mainland, so now it's an island. And we've surrounded the majority of the island with sugarcane.
You don't see it?
I'm on it now.
Yeah, I see it.
So Hayden right now, just to give you all a little bit of perspective, is in a mech suit. A mech suit that I built, which is a pain in the fucking ass, but is dope
You
nonetheless.
got mech suits in this game now?
Well, it's a mod. Why is this shit
Oh,
so
yeah,
damn
that's right.
pixelated?
Okay. So this is next level shit.
Yeah. So to give you all a little bit of perspective, so that little castle thing right here, all around that is wheat. Let's say Hayden, you can definitely go down and give like a grand tour of shit if you want. But yeah, all of that
growing everywhere.
All of that is wheat. We've got trees growing with specific fruits. We've got like a cotton field ish. We've got like basically like a bunch of different like mixings.
Hey, yo, cotton field. Hey, yo.
Yeah, I know. I said that shit in the month of February. My fault.
You good?
But no,
I
like
was just making a joke. I don't give a fuck.
But no, we got like peppers growing. We got like a bunch of like modded shit growing, and then yeah, it's fucking huge. And then around the entirety of the island, except for over there where the crops are, sugarcane everywhere.
Bro, you need so much sugar for this game. Like 90% of the recipes, like a lot of them use fucking like little bits of sugar and shit.
Yeah, so I've
Y'all hear this
sugarcane
music?
everywhere. I do, yes.
What the fuck is this music, bro?
Hilarious. But no, so
This
this
is the kitchen theme.
Yeah, yes. So this is the kitchen. My man's Hayden just be in here fucking on the phone with his girlfriend, just fucking whipping it up. He should be in there like,
This is the music that I be listening to. I'm in the kitchen.
Hey,
Nah,
yo.
but like aside from the mech suits, which is my pride and joy, my second utmost pride and joy will be the storage system. Granted, we kind of cheated for it. You may need to reconnect it, Hayden. Oh no, it's dead. So, we kind of cheated for this, but there was a previous mod pack that we had played, and I won't lie to you, trying to make all of this shit is a pain in the ass. Don't grab that. Don't grab those. Don't grab those. Don't grab those. Don't grab those. Leave those alone.
Oh yeah, it's over here. You right.
Um,
Fucking bitch. You dirty whore. It's not making the sound. There we go.
okay. I was like, bro, you already passed it.
Too fast. Really?
Give it a sec.
It's fucking booting. Yeah, I can't even teleport. Yep, there we go.
Okay, so there in our old world, I already went through all the process of having to make this shit, and it's a bitch and a half. But going into that thing, Hayden, go into it for a sec. So, it stores literally every single item that you could potentially think of, and it doesn't cap out on how much. I don't think that number is correct. Well, that number might actually be correct,
I've
but
been running it for a minute. Look at my level, and my backpack is full of experience.
it's really really neat. We have a lot of shit going in there.
Salt. Got
Yeah.
64 salt.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit going in there. And
We only have like 49 of those.
and what's sad is Hayden and I have not even beaten the main Minecraft bosses. So we haven't
That's right.
we haven't even fought the Wither. We hadn't even fought the Ender Dragon. We
Boy,
hadn't
we
even fought
have
the Elder Garden.
rings. Where the fuck?
Yeah.
We have rings.
Correct.
Bro. I'm doing something. Just so. Fuck. You can keep going, Thomas. You're good.
But no, so there's a mod in here called the Twilight Forest. The Twilight Forest is so in order for us to get to the Twilight Forest, which is really odd, we had to go into that little fucking shit portal right there. It's called the Rat Dimension or Ratlantis. You go into Ratlantis, you make the Twilight Forest portal, and then you go into the Twilight Forest, and then there's several bosses you have to defeat. We have defeated every single boss within the Twilight Forest. We just haven't defeated anything in the actual base Minecraft.
God damn.
Yeah, Hayden and I have been.
Very expensive portal. Oh.
Yeah, it looks expensive. Look at that. You made it out of all gold too. Shit, that must have took forever.
No. Thing is with
No, not that long.
thing is with these mod packs, gold blocks just spawn randomly.
Yeah, I don't want to go yet because I feel like we should. Should I just go, Thomas?
No. You wait.
I'm gonna wait. That's content, bro. If we can really be fucking Sonic,
It has.
fucking content.
But anyways, so stepping away from a little bit of the video game talk, I kind of want to close this out on a little bit of a different-ish topic. So anime. I want to start this out. I hadn't touched it on the past podcast. I've wanted to, but I just haven't. What you call it? Boruto. I have given that series a chance. And when I say a chance, I gave it a good chance. And man, that thing is just bad. It is terrible. And when majority of the series is filler, that is baffling.
Damn,
good.
for real.
That is just baffling to me. The fact that you can make an entire series and most of it be filler is insane. Bizarre. Straight fucking bonkers.
Must not be fun to watch.
However, Hayden has told me today that he has not watched Demon Slayer. However, I am giving him a pass. And the reason why I'm giving him a pass is because he's currently watching Goat Piece. So, he gets a pass because he's trying to play a little bit of a catch up.
Hella catch up.
He's about halfway there. He's about halfway done. Or at least like halfway into the episode wise anyway.
Do I have to watch the movies?
Was it gonna be in
Did you
theaters?
say that?
Was it gonna be in theaters? Yeah.
The ones
I
that
told
are
you I was
coming out
down.
in the future.
I told you I was down.
Oh fuck.
But nah. So Hayden's been watching a lot of Goat Piece, and I watched a little bit with him the other day. He just kind of wrapped up the last bit of Thriller Bark. And it was funny because like I hopped on thinking him and I were gonna be playing some fucking plutonium, like some like Black Ops 2 shit, right? But nah, instead we watched One Piece.
Bro, I couldn't stop watching, bro. I really couldn't, cause I was gonna play with Chuck that day too. Like Chuck was there, but then I started watching with him, and then we weren't playing anything, so then I just ended up doing homework and just watching One Piece all day, bro.
Dude, it'll do that to you. Like One Piece has those moments where like you get stuck in a spot, you can't stop. Like you gotta go.
It's just because like I knew where I was, and I was like, it was like right at the end. I was like, this motherfucker Gecko Moria needs to fucking fuck off already, stupid bitch ass. I was like, come on now. And the whole Nightmare Luffy thing, I was like, what the fuck is Nightmare Luffy? Because I've heard about him before. Like before I even watched the show, I heard about like, people go through like anime protagonists forms and shit. Like
You
I've
want
heard of
and you want to
Nightmare
know what's
Luffy.
sad? You know what's sad is that's the only fucking time you see it.
I know. I figured it was something like that. It's like just like one time thing, but it's still dope.
Like it was
It's
clean.
kind of like false Super Saiyan Goku. It showed up once, but it was sick as fuck. And you'll never forget it.
Yeah. Like I mean, I won't lie. I won't ever forget Nightmare Luffy, but it definitely has been overshadowed since
Yeah.
then. Because Gear 4 exists, and oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. Gear 4, that's pretty much. It just looks like a shittier version of Gear 4.
But
In retrospect, it just looks like a shittier Gear 4.
But Hayden, you've now seen a fair amount of One Piece, so I'm curious. Up until now, what are some shitty ass devil fruits that you've encountered?
Soap. What the fuck is the soap fruit?
Who has the soap?
What?
Who has the
Are you
soap fruit? I
fucking
forgot.
kidding? The bitch from CP9.
That's right. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, that shit was ass.
Bro, that has to be the worst fruit. Like, no, to be so for real, dude. If I ate a devil fruit, and
Okay.
the first thing that comes to mind is soap, I'm fucking offing myself. I'm jumping in the fucking ocean.
He said, y'all bitches can have it back.
There's no way I'm gonna get fucking the soap fruit. Bitch turned into a bar of soap and thought she was slick.
I mean, she kind of was though.
I mean, I know, but like for real, bro. I was like, dude.
And so, all right, but like, come on, you mean that motherfucker that turns into a giraffe is any better?
Bro, at least he could fucking fuck up that shit. He fucked up that building, bro. Like I was low key saying the same thing. I
But
was like,
that was
"Alright,
that was
he's a
his
giraffe."
own. That was his own strength. He didn't need to be a giraffe to do that.
fair, but still, I was like, you know what? Rather than being a goddamn fucking soap bar, a bar of soap, she cleaned.
Let's see.
The
What's,
fact that Sanji even fell to that, like, damn boy, you're too clean, you can't move, that's crazy.
well, no, see,
Bro,
but
what?
well, no, see, no,
What?
no. Sanji goes off of moral code, which I can respect. His moral code is that he will not fight women. He won't.
But even Nami, like, and I didn't mention her just because she's a little weaker, but the fact that soap fucked you up that bad, oh my. Boy was literally petrified because of soap.
Bro,
Like,
did you?
both of them were.
You said he's so clean he can't move.
No, I'm so serious. She cleaned them so good with her fucking soap power. They were immobile.
He's so fresh and so clean. The
I'm
fuck?
so
He said,
serious, dude. It was
"Ah."
pissing me off. I literally wanted
That
to
doesn't-
skip through that fight so bad. Just the whole arc.
Like,
the
I-
whole
like, I
bit
won't-
that she was in. I was like, fuck this.
Like, I
I
won't
can't
lie.
understand.
If I don't like them all that much. The motherfuckers who can,
CP9.
well, not just CP9, but like motherfuckers with devil fruit powers that turn into animals. I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
that,
What's that devil fruit called?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I don't.
Because isn't that technically Chopper? Isn't Chopper technically one, even though it's the human fruit?
Mm, I think
He's
his
technically one, because we're technically mammals.
technically yes, but it's for him. It's for him. It's a little different.
Almost reverse.
But like with like in Chopper's case, for me, he gets a pass. And the reason why I say he gets a pass is because he has different forms to his shit. Like he has like his monster point, his kung fu point, which Hayden hasn't even gotten that far yet. He has like his horn point. I mean, like he has like these different like forms that he can turn into. The rest of these motherfuckers, however, they just turn into an animal.
What about the battle giraffe?
My
You could
man's had a
fucking
my
turn
man's
into
had
a
a
whole
blocked
battle
nose.
giraffe.
My man's had a blocked nose and turned into a giraffe. I was like, did this motherfucker just turn into a giraffe?
No, both of them got shafted though. A giraffe power and soap power. What?
and then Rob Lucci comes up and my man's a whole cheetah. I'm like, my man's, you are a cheetah with a perm. I'm like, you're twisted.
What?
Yeah, I low key. I feel like the animal devil fruits are kind of like they could be chopped up as bad writing, in my personal opinion. Cause
Granted,
it's like, bro,
there are some dope ones
it's
like
so weak. It's kind of weak.
Like there's some dope ones, like in Kaido's case. Kaido's case is actually kind of clean because he turns into a fucking dragon. That's cool.
A whole dragon, yeah, but like a
But like,
giraffe, a
but
cheetah.
like, but like these motherfuckers are turned into a damn like a cheetah, a giraffe. Come on, man. Hayden hasn't even gotten this far yet, but Marco turned into a damn phoenix. I mean, come on now.
That's dope.
And I think technically his is listed as an extremely rare Logia type. So
And Ace completely turned himself into fire, like his whole body,
yes,
like
So-
his whole body, like so, like the guy from Fantastic Four type shit.
yes.
Okay, yeah, Ace is overpowered, bro. I don't care.
But it also goes like same thing with Marco. Hayden, you haven't met him yet. You'll meet him in the war. Marco's devil fruit's similar to Ace's. So think of like a phoenix that's just entirely on fire.
Yeah, just like it's the Firebird.
Yes. But like instead of having like a physical being, it's legit just entirely made of fire.
It's a bird. It's it's. I get what you're saying, cause like I'm picturing like I don't know why, but like
Oh, and the flames are blue.
To Kill a Mockingbird, for instance, you know, like whenever the fucking like symbol completely catches on fire in the Hunger Games or whatever, and the Mockingbird is on fire.
Mm.
I know what you mean. It's just a firebird. It's not like an actual bird. It's just fire in the shape of a bird.
Pretty much. So, but yeah, no. Let's see. What's some other fucking dookie ass devil fruits that you've ran into?
Dookie ass devil fruit.
Well, no, man. There be some motherfuckers with some stupid ass devil fruit. Like, what was that one bitch? She was a part of fuck.
Mordor. The door.
Yeah, that shit was cheeks. My man looked
What
at
is
Luffy.
that?
My man's looked at Luffy, smacked him in the face, and watched his eyeballs spin around in a complete
That
360.
shit was so
I was-
dumb.
I was like,
dude.
what the
I was
fuck?
like-
I was like, this shit is ass.
I was like,
What the?
Another stupid one. What was her name? She was a part of fucking Crocodile's crew. She was like basically would look like a damn lemon. She's just completely yellow, had the fucking umbrella. She could jump up in the air and then change her weight.
oh.
I think she had like the
I think I
ton
remember.
fruit or some shit. I don't remember.
Something like that, yeah. I think
And
I
then-
remember.
Fucking another one from the same fucking crew, Mr. 3, with his wax fruit. That shit is ass.
Mm-hmm.
My man's be turning motherfuckers into candles.
That shit was fucking bad, dude. Some of them fucking devil fruits are terrible, just
Like-
compared to what we've seen.
Like some of them are kind of gas. Like I mean, like if the animal ones could just stick with like mythical creatures, like that'd be clean. I mean that'd be kind of dope. But nah, you get the motherfuckers turning
A
into a damn
sheep.
cheetah.
Sheep fruit. Bro, I'm waiting for that. The
I seen-
sheep.
If I see a motherfucker with damn sheep fruit, I'm skipping. I'm skipping the whole episode. I'm skipping the whole
Whole
episode.
arc. The whole arc.
Fucking right. I'll skip the whole arc. I don't care.
Be like, if I see one more shitty ass devil fruit.
No, because like Hayden's been skipping the filler. There are some filler ones that are straight cheeks. Like
Oh, I'm
there's
sure there's some filler ones that are
like
ass.
there's this one. It's after Dressrosa. So for Hayden, in your case, this is after the time skip. My man's had the smelt fruit.
Smelt stuff.
Yep. He could basically just make weapons. That's all he could do.
Dude,
Wow.
these names are so dude, these names, man.
I
And then-
guarantee you, like half the time they're sitting around a fucking boardroom and they're like, "All right, devil fruit ideas." And people just start screaming out fucking two things, like just the same fucking word just twice. They're just like,
Bro,
"Doo doo."
And then like they're
Smoke. Well, there is a smoke fruit. You're fucking not off. That's a fruit.
Yep. Smoker has
But,
that one,
um,
oddly enough.
But then he's the main character, kind of. But like wood fruit, fucking grass, fucking rain.
But like, what's another one? Fucking
Light. I don't fucking know.
well, that one's kind of a thing too.
Food. Is there one with a food devil fruit? Motherfucking just make food.
Actually, yes.
right?
Well,
Are you
kind
for
of,
real?
and he's on Big Mom's crew.
He's the chef, huh?
Yes.
Gotta be, bro. Cause I'm like, whoever gets that fruit is a chef for sure. There's no way.
But like, what was
Food fruit.
another shitty devil fruit? This man had the collar fruit.
Collar, like fucking choke collar.
He was just throwing collars at people. He could control them, which is what made it cool. But that was it.
Interesting.
If the motherfucker who he was trying to control was stronger than him, his devil fruit was useless.
That's shitty.
Let's see another one. There's another guy. He had the heat fruit. I think it was kind.
Is
It's
there
kind of
any like speed fruit, like anything to do with like speed, like fast fruit? I don't
Mm-mm.
fucking know. There's no like fast fruit.
not
Bro,
that
that'd
I'm
be
aware of anyway.
That'd be sick as fuck if there was like a speed fruit and there's some motherfuckers zipping around at like lightning speed.
Yeah, they have
Like,
some.
where's the basic ass little fruits? We got all these random ass. I feel like they went up for all the fucking stupid ones first, so they could save all the cool ones for like important characters.
Well, because like I mean, and it also depends on how the said fruit is wielded too. Because some of these motherfuckers don't know how to wield their devil fruits. Like they is just straight cheeks. But like,
Obviously, like Luffy's isn't that great. Like, let's be real. Let's
Like-
be real. Like,
like-
look back, lean back, Just look at it from the outside. If you don't consider that he has gears and stuff like that, because he technically figured that out. I don't think anybody normally would with the gum fruit. Would
no,
figure that
most certainly
out.
not. And like in his case, you know, people look at he's just a man of rubber. Oh, cool. And
I'm
like
saying he has an ass fruit.
and like in Doflamingo's case, he has the string fruit. He could shoot strings out of his fucking fingers. Cool.
But they're still
Oh.
both of them were goated.
They're both fucking goated. Like Doflamingo's a fucking menace. My man's took over a whole country with strings.
And then you got Rubber Boy.
Yeah, fuck for real. You got fucking Elastaman over here, straight fucking
That's
dropping bodies.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. Because that's how I feel when I'm fucking watching. That's why I feel. That's why. At least I like Luffy so much, is because as much as like, yeah, he has the devil fruit and stuff, he would probably still be out here whooping the fuck out of some kids without this shit.
I'm saying though, and like motherfuckers be sleeping on Luffy because they be like, bro, if he fought such and such, he'd lose. I'm like, if Luffy didn't have his devil fruit, he still got hands. Like,
I'm saying like,
Like,
he still got raw skill.
like, I-
ability.
I won't lie. If you put him in a ring, like let's say between him and Goku, he's losing that fight. Goku didn't even have to go Super Saiyan for that shit. Like if there's no powers behind it and it's just straight fucking hands, Goku's winning that 100%.
Yeah.
But like in like other cases, it's like if
That's pitting him against a martial artist, though.
yeah,
so I
but
see
like
your
but
argument.
and then but like even if you try to put him up against like let's say Ichigo, right? Ichigo, no powers, so basically he has like no sword, no nothing. It's just straight fucking hands.
He's
Luffy
getting
wins that.
rocked.
He's getting his
Yeah, he's
shit
getting-
split.
He's getting fucking rocked.
And like if you try to put him up like let's say against Naruto. Naruto, no Nine Tails ability, no Sage Jutsu, nothing. Just straight hands. It's a close fight.
Yeah.
It's a close fight. Because they both know how to fight.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like I mean, if they're running just straight hands, like you throw their asses in an octagon, they're just fucking throwing fucking fists back to back. It's a close fight.
I think even with their powers, it would probably still be close. Because even from the small clips that I've seen, like I feel like a lot of people underrate One Piece and its power. Like, yeah, they're just some pirates on a ship, but god damn,
Well,
what
see,
the fuck
thing
is
is-
going on right now in the
Thing-
current episodes? That shit look crazy.
Thing is that like you can power scale Luffy right now, yes, but in like Naruto's case, his strongest form is Baryon mode, and Baryon mode is a one-time use thing. He can't use that shit no more. Thing is in like in Luffy's case, he hasn't gone Gear 5 yet in the anime, but in the manga he has. But let's just go off of anime basis. I mean, if we're putting the two of them up against each other, Gear 4 Luffy is a menace.
from what I've seen, dude, like Gear 4 Luffy
And like it's
probably
Snake.
run his shit with Goku. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, at least in Super Saiyan Blue for a minute.
I mean, like even in Snake Man, he's keeping up at speed at least.
That's what I'm saying. Snake Man, 'cause I've seen that clip that you showed me where he was
Yeah.
in that weird ass dimension with one dude and he was shooting his arms around. I was like, Goku would low key be looking around like, what the fuck am I gonna do here?
Because like
He'd at least sit there and be like, oh shit, what do I gotta do? He'd think about it. I'm saying it would make him think, at least.
But like motherfuckers in the anime community, and it blows my mind that they think like this, especially in like modern day. It blows my mind. People are arguing that there's a new big three, and they ain't. I'm just gonna let that be known now that there ain't. You can
Bro,
say that
stop
there is,
lying.
but there's
Stop
not.
lying.
But
There's not, bro.
people are like, well, if you put like the old big three versus the new one, who's gonna win? People are like, well, the new one, obviously, no. So you mean to tell me you're gonna put Luffy, Ichigo, and Naruto going up against Deku, Tanjiro, and I believe it's JJK, so I think it's Itadori. You mean to tell me you're gonna put them three up against Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo? They are losing.
Come
Oh
on.
wait, who else besides Midoriya?
Tanjiro from Demon Slayer and Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay, so I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen and I haven't watched Demon Slayer yet. But from what I've seen from Demon Slayer, Tanjiro is not. We haven't seen enough
Like-
from him to even say like if he's
Like
if he's
realistically,
him yet. He's not at that level to be like,
Like-
oh, he's him.
like realistically speaking, if you put them up against their respective pairings, so like if you did Ichigo versus Tanjiro because they're both sword users, you put Naruto against Itadori, and you put Luffy against Deku, there is no candle to be held. I mean, these motherfuckers cannot keep up.
Bro, like, come on, bro.
And like you could put them all at their strongest forms possible, and like in Ichigo sense, you could go either berserk form or you could just go his fucking final Getsuga Tensho. I mean, like either way, it doesn't matter. He's not winning. I mean, like these motherfuckers on this new big three aren't winning.
Nah, no.
Like
I don't see it.
like
personally, though, I will say, like, just because from what I've seen from Deku, at least from what I've heard from his, like, future, what he could do in the future type shit, I will say he has the potential to be fucking insane if he gets all this bullshit off of him with the fact that he's such a frail little bitch and he can't even use his power.
but my thing is this is like, look, if you put Deku against a fight against Luffy, right? There's no way in hell he's winning that, even with his quirk. And here's why: Luffy is made of rubber.
Yep.
It does nothing. You know how many times you've seen this motherfucker Luffy get shot at and bullets just get thrown back because it doesn't do anything to him? What the fuck do you think a punch gonna do? What do you think a kick's gonna do? Nothing. It's just he's just gonna fucking eat that shit like a fucking champ and start throwing fucking hands.
Like, that's like the argument with damn near like
And like
Fuck.
it, and like
90% of the fights that Luffy could get into. Like, I don't think anybody could really kill him unless they have the power to completely like annihilate something.
the only way you kill Luffy is if you cut him. That's the only way you can. That's the only way you can do anything
Or
is if you.
completely blow him away, like
Yes.
AKA like
Yeah.
an energy attack of some sort, like a Kamehameha or like a Rasengan or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you
like
need to vaporize them.
But I feel like
Yeah.
Chidori wouldn't work though because rubber is fucking immune to
Yeah, I mean, fuck, you saw it in Skypiea.
Chidori, Sasuke would be like, "What the fuck?"
Sasuke would get
That
his
was a
shit split.
direct hit. That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't think that would work. Like, any lightning users from the fucking Naruto universe automatically fucking done for. Kakashi, boop,
Yeah.
gone.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But no,
He's
like,
fucking done.
but like, and even if you did like Itadori from JJK going up against Naruto, right? Hands down, losing that. Itadori may be immortal, sure, fine. You can give him that, but with the strength Naruto has, I mean, this is borderline god strength. It's uncanny.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd basically be like this man dying 80 times over. Because all what this man can do is just regenerate his limbs. That's cool, I guess. But I mean, at some point, you just want to stop because you're just going to keep dying over and over and over. It's torture. At that point,
I want to see a fucking, like, I want to see an anime do that shit. And I feel like we would have seen that with Dragon Ball, considering the fucking Dragon Balls are there and people are always like, I want to wish for immortality. I want to see somebody with immortality just get fucking massacred over and over and over again to the point of where they're like, why the fuck did I wish for this?
well, and see, that's the thing though, is that like with
Right.
when people wish for stupid shit like that, they don't think. They just like, man, man, I want that shit right now. Like you got to think before you do things. Like, yes, you have access to a wish. Yes, it's something that you want, but like an immortality standpoint, you live forever. You cannot die. Physically, mentally, you cannot die. You are there forever. Okay? So that means you get to witness everybody you care for die.
Yep. Over and over again. Because think about it, like, whenever the first batch dies, you're.
Well, because here's what's gonna happen. Like, because you can't die of old age. So, like, let's say you have kids, right? You watch kids grow up to then die, to then watch your grandkids grow up and die, to watch your great grandkids grow up and die. Motherfuckers who wish
Right.
for immortality are stupid.
For real. And plus, you know what a lot of those characters end up doing? They be like, life is a heavy burden. And they become fucking depressed almost, man.
This is why if you were ever granted a wish, I won't lie. If one of my and I've put a lot of thought behind this. One of my wishes, if I had one, would definitely be power of some kind.
Like
Not
superpowers in that sense, or like
well,
power of like
well,
over people.
power over people.
Okay.
It's because, and this is gonna sound fucked from my end, but like, eh, a lot of the shit that I've watched, eh, motherfuckers who have a borderline god complex are kind of on the right path, but they're doing it in the wrong way. And like in Payne's sense, like when he pulled up on the Leaf Village, obviously he was being used, but like his intentions were right. He wanted to try to find the path to peace, but he was told that the path to peace would have to be capturing all the tailed beasts. When there was a different solution to that, but my man's pulled up on the Leaf Village and just said, "All right, fuck it. You guys don't want to give me what I want. I'm gonna take everything from you."
Bro, like damn.
Literally. And then took it all.
Like, and like those goofy fuckers who want to wish for immortality, like it's not beneficial. Like if I'm wishing for power over people, if motherfuckers who don't get it together, you could take what they have. Because when you take what they have, what are they gonna do? They're gonna try to get it back or do better.
Right.
You know, I like to call it my Thanos theory. My Thanos theory is, what if half of all life was actually gone? Would we actually thrive? Could we?
Ooh.
Because with the way the world is right now, I doubt it.
You think we're better off with more people?
No, I think with the way the world is right now, if half of it were to just disappear, I don't think the remaining half would be able to survive. Unless we did everything correctly, like not necessarily by textbook, but like if we did everything in the way that we're supposed to, I mean, we could potentially thrive. We could potentially not. We can't tell that because there's no real way for us to go about, wiping out half of all life. That's mass genocide, and nobody wants to do that shit.
Oh, it's
Bro.
fine.
It's good. Somebody's gonna do it, man. Somebody's
Yeah,
gonna do that shit.
bro. It's
That's why they
alright.
have these wars, bro.
Just be patient, Thomas. Wait your turn.
Wait, my turn. You're a piece of shit. But nah.
He said, "Wait, don't worry, Thomas. They already thinking of that shit somewhere.
It's on the day plan.
For real, man. Like,
Kimmy
these
J,
people got
fucking Kimmy J sitting in office in Korea, like, how can I make it happen? I have a
Bro.
nice little red button here. I could push it. I could push shit, damn it.
He's flipping
Push
through
the
his
shit.
day planner.
Yep.
He's like the fucking Grinch. 5 o'clock. Wallow in self-pity.
Facts.
Yep. It's about this time.
There he is.
It's starting to feel shitty.
So, on that note, I think it's a good place to leave off. I think it was a good episode of the podcast. We got a good amount of shit done. I'm for the lack of people here today, it was definitely worth still doing. So YouTube, if you guys haven't done it already, like, subscribe, hit the bell, make sure you get our notifications because we try to upload these things weekly as best we can. Leave a comment in the comment section on what topics you think we should do or talk or discuss about. I try to check them as best I can, but some days I forgetful. I'm a human. I apologize. But anyways, catch you later, YouTube.
Peace.